Hello everyone, I am Flat Earther. That's my name. I've never done a video like this, so yeah. Obviously, from the title, you know what it is. It's Flat Earth. And this is my story. Alright, so about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5, I was all for science. Science mad. I loved it. It was awesome. From sci-fi fantasy programs to documentaries, anything science, I loved it. Aliens and all that other good stuff. I just love the thought of being out in space and doing stuff and watching ISS, and also I loved science fiction games. I'm a gamer, so I used to love all the space games. Star Wars, used to love it. Ace, but I'd sit and ponder about how the thought of the existence of aliens could be real and all that other stuff. It's just awesome feeling, not being the only ones in the universe, not the only intelligent life. I loved science. It was ace. I also loved good conspiracies about Roswell and all that other stuff. I used to love creepypastas and scary stories like myths and all that other good stuff. So back to science. I used to love watching them all. I used to love aliens, all these bad men. It was ace. The thought of them being real. But yeah, I used to always watch Brian Cox and Neil deGrasse Tyson, because these were my heroes. They told me everything I needed to know. Yeah. Whether it was explaining the solar system, black holes, supernovas. Yeah. So when space revealed news, the BBC and the ITV, I'd tell people, shush. There's only 30 seconds of this. That's all there ever was. 30 seconds. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. It's gone into space. In other news, sports. Yeah, thanks for that 30-second update of space. So, I even owned a telescope. It wasn't really the best, but I used to love looking up into the stars and the wandering planets, trying to find them at least. It wasn't a high-powered telescope. In actual fact, it only cost 70 quid. 700 times 76mm reflector telescope. I could never see different stars or galaxies, but if I looked at the moon, I could get a clear as day photo, just like this one. But it would be a pain in the arse to track, because it'd just move across the lens of the telescope like that. Ridiculous. So yeah, obviously about 2 years ago, I've been watching YouTube for different stuff of science and going from science to conspiracy theories, just having a bit of a mooch about and nosy, and I just always get these conspiracy always recommending me like different ones, and yeah, I finally come across the flat earth one, and I was like, what? Flat earth? Are you mental? I thought it was a joke, but I was like, no. There's actually people who think the world is flat. I was mad. I raged and screamed. I had to look at the title twice. I was like, no. You are mental, mate. What? Who are these people? And are they for real? Are they joking? So, I'd think no less of it. Go off and watch another different type of conspiracy, or maybe go on to another science, video, trying to educate myself, thinking I'm intelligent, watching all these CGI fake space things. I didn't think they were fake at the time, but when do you ever see a proper, actual, real-time footage of space in a documentary? You don't. So 6 months later, You know, obviously that's all you see. This is the stuff you see on the documentaries. Oh yeah, Hubble's seen this one here. Oh, this is a black hole. Brrr, brr, 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 brr. Yeah, so 6 months later, I'd actually see like the flat earthers and fucking, it's a joke. So I thought, you know what? I'll give it a go. Let's have a look at these idiots. I'm not having this. This can't be real. This is definitely a joke. I'm gonna have a look at this and have a good laugh. I was like, yeah, I'll have a laugh at what they're saying. So I finally did. To my amaze, I was shocked. I was appalled, confused. After just one 10-minute video of the flat Earth stuff, I was blown away. Watching these videos, my whole education was a lie. Everything I thought of was wrong. Listen, I went to school. I passed my GCSEs. Everything in these videos, in these flat Earth videos, was most certainly not in the test from the GCSEs. I had to watch many more of these flat Earths to understand and comprehend it. And eventually I'd come across these bad boys. CERN. That's another joke in itself. But that's a whole different type of video, isn't it? So, eventually, going through all these flat Earth videos, I'd come across, going all into religion, and how the Bible and the Book of Genesis would describe and back up claims for a flat Earth. I was born a Christian, but I never really followed the traditions of it or actually believed in God. But after the flat Earth, conspiracies, I'd actually start to believe in God and be a better person, thinking about the actions that I take and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, I talked about it with people at work, and the first time I mentioned it, they laughed. They laughed at me. But, the more and more I'd talk about it, the less people would laugh. And then eventually they would start to debate it. Some people still question a lot about the mechanics of a flat Earth. But I just believe they haven't looked into it and they're only getting their information from what I'm saying. And, I'm at work, I can't always think of the right answer for them, and they'll just snarl and snigger at it. They just always get a bit emotional as well, and so after a while I'd just turn round to them and I'd start asking them questions about their globe. Like, what is the angle in which their globe leans on? I would ask them stuff like, what is Polaris? Maybe even stuff like, what is the mouth of a river? Or what an oxbow lake was? Or stuff like, when was the Declaration of Independence signed? They didn't know. And they just got a bit offensive and angry. So yeah, I backed up. I stepped back. But that's just how I felt when I first saw the Flat Earth conspiracies. I was angry and I was mad because I didn't know anything better, and I most certainly lived on a globe Earth, right? So they'd all come to say, well, why does it even matter? If we live on a globe or if we live on a flat Earth? And I told them it does matter. It really does matter. I told them living on a planet spins at 1,000 miles per hour, hurling through space at 66,000 miles an hour, flying through the universe at over 500,000 miles per hour. We're insignificant. We're not here for any reason. We're just a speck of dust in the trillions upon billions of stars in the whole wide universe. But if we are in a flat Earth, then we are significant. And that we were created and here for a reason, which the Bible and the book of Genesis describe we were. Which means there is a heaven and hell. So yeah, I just think we should all think about the truths of a flat Earth and what it means. If we are on a flat Earth, there's definitely a heaven and hell. We are the centre of the universe and we cannot go into space because there's a firmament where the waters separate from the waters and we're in the middle. So, it's just, I just don't understand why anyone would get mad when, people are saying, oh yeah, there's a chance, scientists say there's a chance that we might be living in a matrix. Oh wow, yeah, that's a good thought. Like the Matrix, yeah. Oh yeah, mate. You mentioned the flat Earth? You're an instant psychopathic lunatic. It doesn't matter. You are ridiculed, pointed, and laughed at. It's pretty funny, isn't it? We're all just, it's just, I don't even know how to describe, what I've been through. It is funny. I don't mind because, obviously, I like to be different. I'm not looking for attention here, people. I'm just giving you my story of how I became a flat earther. But I want to show you this flat earth. Yeah. I will just explain a bit of perception to you. But anyway, I could elaborate on this for a very long time, and that's why it hasn't been debunked or bunked or whatever you want to call it yet, because no one can debunk it. So yeah. That's my bit of a rant and my stories behind Flat Earth. Hope you guys have enjoyed this bit of story. Them scientists are worshipping religion. Shiva. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you guys out in the next one.